Hi, hello, welcome to Dusty Shop, where bad decisions are rabid and planning is lacking. So, don't do what we do. Well, you could try it. Have fun with it. You know, do the YouTube stuff. Click like and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Alright, Circus Goers, to today, we have a 4-3. I know, amazing. We're going to do a freshen up in it. We're talking hone the cylinders, bearings, rings. We're gonna, like I said, hone the cylinders and then reassembly. So yeah, it's gotta be done. This thing had a lot of water in it, so I was like, well, we already pulled the heads off because the heads were warped. We've seen the video of us getting the heads done, so we did the heads. So now, let's see where we're at. Let's get her done. Let's get the pistons knocked out. I've already gone ahead of time, and I've already numbered everything up the way I like it. So all we gotta do now is start unbolting everything, knock pistons out, we'll stick it in our little rack, we'll run it over here to the wash tank, get everything back, flip it over, hone it, and yeah, put it all back together. So this ought to be, one of them days. So we already got one piston. We got the number one the other day when me and George were working on it. Messing with it, checking it out. So we took number one loose. Let me get some gloves. Let me get some gloves on. I'm not sure what kind of condition I think our cylinder walls are in good shape, in decent shape. Good enough to hone. Like I said, we'll get in here. Let's get all these pistons out. And then over to the wash tank. Because I did pull bearings and looking at it and they didn't look bad. So that's always a good sign. It's, like I said, just had a lot of water in it. Yeah. You can see, had water. A lot of evidence of the old cheap oil, which is, not uncommon in these things, especially, the price range I bought it in. Not like, I'm not surprised. This thing probably leaked oil like a sieve, and they said, gas station we go. No cheap gas station oil. Stick those in there. Got a little rack for our small parts, so let me get. So with that being said, let's go zip through this thing real quick. Ta-da! I'm just going to show a little water abuse. Oh, we can see that or not. Okay, so we got signs of. I'm gonna go with the oil breaking down and it been like not changed very well. Obviously this engine is showing signs of their lack of maintenance. So, but it looks like we're at the right time. There's colorations, but it was waterlogged. All right. So I'm gonna pull the crank. I'm gonna pull the harmonic balancer off. And pull this shit off. Pull the back end off of it and roll it over. And we'll start honing. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we do. We're gonna need a speedy sleeve. So we have the groove. And Yep, I'm gonna need a speedy sleep. Okay, one speedy sleep it is. All right, let's get, don't need this stuff no more.
This thing is awesome.
Yes, it is.
I love this thing.
I do believe my drill here is not. I don't think she's doing very well with this stuff no more. It may be getting about that time for real replacement. Yes, I'm not complaining. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the rings. So I got a set of rings for this thing. Yes, the D&Js. Maybe not the greatest rings in the world, but all things considered. So these are first rings. So let's do all the first rings. Let's grind our gaps. And we'll put them back in our little baggie here. I'm gonna use the same cylinder because I'm kind of strange like that. I forgot to get my feeler gauges. So we'll set the gap, the depth. Let me go grab feeler gauges. Alright, so I got my feeler gauges. I'm gonna put some notes down here. 10 to 16, so let's call it 13 thousandths. Gap. Eesh. Let's see what we get. Ooh. So, where are we at? 1650 here. 16 is going through there. 16 thousandths. Okay. So, we ain't gonna be doing no following on these rings because that bad boy right there is a 16. That one is. So, let me grab a rag. So, I'm gonna repeat this a couple times. That's all I'll do. Right there. Don't you hate when you do that? They're there. Okay. Alright. With all those being checked, let's do some pistons. What do I got here? I'm looking at cylinder 1. I just bring it right in here like so. Back in. Okay. Yep, you want to give her a little. Where'd that? Oh. I'm just trying to grab that. I got it. Huh? Yeah. Oh, the ring popped. And you gotta like knock the shit out of it. Alright, get that there. Load that up, get the bearing out of here. See, that's what they did to me on the Duramax. This ring slipped out and I was like, oh, you dirty dog. Put the bearing back in. Roll this crank. Hold on, let me go that crank. Roll this crank around the back side. There we go. Give us plenty of. Let me hit this head. There we go. Yep. Perfect.
Give a little more.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Smidgen violent.
It's violent.
And haters gonna hate, naysayers gonna naysay, yeah.
One eternity later.
So now we start the whole like it's 22 and 90. Oh, I just love that. So there's 22. I'm gonna do one at a time. So I'm gonna go get me into 3/8. I'm gonna go get me a cheater bar, half-inch cheater bar. I think there's one in here. 3/8 bar.
That 90 just a degree.
Yep.
Basically, a little over 3/4 turn.
Yeah. Every engine, I think, all these new engines do the same fucking thing.
That boy scared me. Boy, snapping them over. Thanks, big lifesaver.
Yes, it is. And I did all them big Cummins engines. Same thing.
I wrote those dirty Macs trying to torque that plywood down, you trying to roll the whole damn motor.
Yeah, I get to do that again.
Like you talk about.
Alright, so there we go. We got all the pistons back in it. The crank is back in it. We got one little weird spot on the crank I polished out because I didn't like it. Yeah, we're good to go. Now to do. Alright, gonna save a little bit of. We'll save him a little cash. Okay. Now we got the old oil pumps on, bearings are in, pistons are back in it, rings are in it. I got a shitload of parts to wash. Again. I got a whole table. I got to finish washing the dirty Mac stuff first.
Yeah, big dog first.
Big dog first. This is second. And then we'll start bolting heads and shit and trying to decide what if I want to do a...
I would leave that.
That being said, got it all short blocked out, so we'll come back to another part of this and hopefully have the heads and gaskets and all the other wonderful stuff. I may show a video doing that. I may not. I mean, we've already seen, that's kind of boring. It is kind of boring. Hopefully, most likely the next video we see of this engine will be reloading on the run stand, and we'll do some RPMs. Start running it. See what it does. So, that being said, thanks for watching, and catch us on the next one. All right, thanks.